Isaac, welcome back to Opolis Inc. We are here in a lovely expanded, high-roofed, large, skylighted base. Welcome.
Would you like a light like this in the roof of your abode, Nick?
I would. Now, unfortunately, what that would mean for me, because I live in an apartment that is not on the top floor, is that I would just see someone's feet. Floor, someone's feet, the bottom of someone's fridge, the bottom of someone's toilet.
Would you like that though? Would you like to be able to just look up and see your upstairs neighbor's undersides of everything?
Only if it was a one-way glass mirror deal, right? So they couldn't see me.
They can't see.
Right. Yeah. If I could only see them,
right, then you would be all for
interested.
it.
I'd be all for it, man. Yeah, because I can just not look up. When and here's the deal. It has to be like triple glazed, right? I don't want to hear anything.
Right.
I don't want to hear a single peep. I just want to be able to see when I want to, and I just want to look up. Look, I'm literally looking directly up, and I just want to be able to see exactly what they're doing when I choose to tilt my head effectively a 90-degree angle facing upwards.
What if they just did it all the way up? Would you prefer that as well? Like it goes all the way to the roof?
I could see their roof was made of glass.
Yes.
Roof above them was made of glass.
It's one way all the way up, but all the way up it lets the sunlight in very faintly. Would you be in favor of that?
I think I would, yeah. It'd be very trippy when I'm lying on my back when I first get into bed to kind of straighten out a bit when I'm trying to sleep. But maybe that's what I need to fall asleep, man. Something to concentrate on.
You probably wouldn't get much sunlight though. Like the amount of furniture that everyone's got between you and the roof.
No, that wouldn't be.
Especially if you'd have to go up and complain and be like, hey, can we all agree to align our beds in the same space in the bedroom so that, the light can pass through?
I mean, are you telling me that my windows are going to be removed in this situation, Isaac?
Yes, correct.
Okay, my window's going to be removed. That does change things a little bit. Obviously, if my windows stay, I mean, it would be, I wouldn't get any less light than I would if my windows stayed, right? Because my ceiling is currently opaque, so I don't get any light from the ceiling anyway, which is useful.
But, so would you take the trade? Would you swap out your current windows for a one-way skylight that goes all the way up?
I reckon it could be good content. I'd start a podcast called, Those Above Me or something, cryptic like that or something like that. And every day I just do a news report.
Right.
Yeah, the light above, very spiritual. And I just, complain or laugh and talk about whatever's going on, with neighbor, 1, 2, 3. I do floor, floor 3, floor 4, floor 5, etc., assuming that in this situation I'm on floor, let's say 2, right? So yeah, that's what I'd probably do it, man. I'd do it for the content.
Enough. Stay tuned, everybody.
Stay tuned, yeah. The really expensive project, man. Vast amounts of triple glazed glass going in.
One-way glass can't be that expensive, man. I'm sure it's fine.
Cheap on Wish or something like that.
Yeah, we'll get some AliExpress one-way glass.
Something like that. Yeah. Shatters instantly. Someone's bed ends up on top of me. While I'm trying to sleep.
We're playing Minecraft here, man.
That we are,
is what we're doing. Yeah, we got a game in the background. Between streams, I have gone ahead and moved all of the cloches up here.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Speaking of which, I don't think I've linked them all. I haven't. Let me quickly do one of these. I also made a few more cloches, so we do have 1 or 2 kind of hanging around at the end, just in case we need even more cloche capacity.
Sweet.
So, I guess, man, we're trying to chart our way kind of to the end of the pack now, right?
Oh, yeah. No, it's all coming back to me, what was going on at the end of last session. I made the thing that's required to one of the end game items that goes in the osmium compressor, and it's the only one where you need 256 of the coin, the buck, rather than 256 of a particular item.
Correct. You're doing trading, right? You want to go trade with the queen bee. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, I was doing a load of trading, made that item, and that's kind of where we left off there. So yeah, we're kind of working our way towards that final quest line there.
Yeah. So I'm looking at advanced alloys, and down at the bottom I need to make activated enderium, activated aluminum, and activated signalum. That unlocks the ability for us to make the ultimate processing books, because you can just sell the activated ingots with the market to get the ultimate processing books. And then doing that, I think, is going to unlock this Planetoids and Perfection questline. Now, this one kind of worries me a little bit, Nick. Do you see this questline that's kind of heart-shaped?
Let's have a look. Planetoids and perfection. Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, you see this?
Yeah, it's a bit.
So
it's kind of glowing, man.
I think, Nick, that the way this works, on the top right, there's a miniaturized planetoid.
Yep.
I'm
Looks
pretty
a bit
sure
like a bowling ball, but with only one finger hole instead of three.
that's the best one, man. You stick your thumb in there and just flick it.
You just flick it. Yeah, really puts a lot of pressure on the thumb, but it's good technique.
So I'm pretty sure we need 256 of those to make the galactic simulator. And do you see this like chain of things going around?
Yeah, I do. This ferrite infused, cuprite veined, pyrolite laced, anthracite embedded, pitch blendy, threaded silica imbued, sperrylite riddled, beryl striated, kimberlite streaked, hyperdense stone. Isaac.
Correct.
That's the one. Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly the one. So I think if you look at the top left, it starts with hyperdense stone. And then you put that in a combiner with raw iron to make it ferrite infused. Then you take the ferrite infused and put it in a combiner again with copper to get ferrite infused, cuprite veined. Then you put it in another combiner again with gold to get ferrite infused, cuprite. You get the idea. And so we have to kind of add iron, then copper, then gold, then uranium, then nether quartz, then platinum, then emerald, then diamond to get to the final item.
Yeah, okay, I see. This is like when my dad makes something nice and I ask him what the recipe is. He will say this, right? And then he'll be like, yeah, you got it? And I'm like, no, I've not got it. Oh, dear. It's like, yeah, all you do is you then combine the diamond with the emerald and then you take the ferrite infused cuprite veins and you add some raw platinum to it. And then I ask him what the quantities are and he's like, I don't know. You just do it by
good amount.
Do it by feel.
It's your dad's like the epitome of like salt to taste.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's it. Just coming up with random crap, basically, in terms of a recipe. But yeah, this is quite the chain, man. Jeez.
Yeah,
it's kind of nasty.
I guess that means because it looks like each time we need like four
of something to get to the next stage. Yeah.
So that's actually not too bad though. It means we're going to need like
1,024 of
24.
Everything. Yeah.
That kind of should be fine.
It should be fine. I mean, as long as you get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 10 combiners.
Yes.
Put them in a line, have them all feed into each other, and then from the bottom you just have, each stage of material required to combine the thing with. It kind of should be all right. And then you set to export each of those items to each of those combiners, and you just kind of let it do its thing, right, to get your bowling balls.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, not too bad, to be fair.
Okay. I need some DT fuel as well. So I need to do the whole thing with the hard water. I need to get like a pump. I need to pump out some hard water. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
What else do we need here? So we need to figure out, Nick, actually. There's a lot of late game stuff here that we need to figure out, right? So, for example, in seeds and singularities, could you make for me a matter condenser?
Yes, I can indeed. I just need to buy it, actually, with ultimate storage bucks. Don't mind if I do. 256k ME storage components. I'm probably going to be best off teaching that, aren't I? Unless we've already taught it. Oh, we've taught it up to 64. That's not bad, then. All right.
What kind of water do I need? I need some kind of water. I thought it was like hard water or dense water. There's some kind of water that is necessary.
We live in a hard water area, Isaac. We live in a hard water area.
Water is what
heavy
I need.
Water. We live in a heavy water area.
Okay.
So much calcium in that water, man. Jeez, it's heavy.
Do you wish your water was heavier?
Water's already quite heavy, man. So I probably wish my water wasn't as heavy.
True.
Yeah, water's pretty dense, heavy, old fluid, isn't it?
Like, would you like your water to be lighter then?
Yeah, that would be quite nice, actually. When you have to carry like a
water bottle or something?
bottle.
Yeah.
You
could carry like if you could carry 3 liters for the weight of one, it'd be great.
That'd be well good.
Yeah, right. Hydration levels through the roof, man.
Just absolutely, just rocketing up, man. Like it. That'd be.
You carry a water bottle with you, man?
I do in some cases. I don't I'm not one of those people who carries it with me like religiously every single place that I ever.
You're
go.
not holding it currently in the same hand that's touching like your keyboard.
No, no. Although that would probably make a lot of sense, given my Minecraft abilities.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
No, but obviously, things like the gym. If I'm going on a road trip, I'll always, carry a bottle of water, and it must be insulated. I don't want that water to warm up. It needs to be cold at all times.
Yeah. See, I'm not so fussed about the like. I do prefer cold water. I'm with you on that one. I'm not so bothered about cold water that I'm gonna carry around like the extra weight of like a thermal double layered like flask.
See, for me, it's worth the flask double layering.
Yeah,
that's my my vibe.
You know what my criteria is, Nick, that I want fulfilled whenever I'm carrying a water bottle around?
Mm-hmm.
I much prefer water bottles that have like the kind of like squeezy suck tops, where you can kind of like, you can and squeeze them and suck them. It's just so much more fun to drink water that way, man. I don't want to.
No, I've got one of those. Yeah. And it's insulated.
Nice.
Isaac, it's so good. It's perfect.
No, I'm not a fan of having to like tip it back and pour it in the old-fashioned way. I want to squeeze and suck, man. Is what I want to do.
Yeah. No, that's well done, Isaac.
Thanks,
well
man.
done.
Yeah,
that is the way.
It is the way.
That is the way.
I agree.
Squeeze, suck, bang, blow, Isaac.
All things you do with a water bottle.
All things that you do with a water bottle, and all the stages that occur in a combustion engine.
Yeah, those those were the top 5 answers, Nick, when we asked people for Family Feud, what do you do with a water bottle? And,
exactly. Yeah. This is how you get max points, Isaac.
You ever played Family Feud, man?
I've never played Family Feud. No.
You're familiar with the game, right?
Am I? Yes, I am. Yeah. Is that the one that guy? I always used to like. What's his name? Steve. His name's Steve, right?
I don't know.
Steve, and he's about. Yeah. I'm watching clips of Family Feud, and the family is it's the game show.
Yeah, sure. I think Steve Harvey is the
Steve
current
Harvey,
host. Yeah,
and then they'll say something completely wacko, and then he'll just look at the camera, just mortified.
Correct. Yeah, it's like things you'll find in a bathroom, and someone's like, toaster.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, like a disused World War II bomb.
Yeah.
He'll look at the camera like, what,
Yeah, he looks at the camera and goes,
why have I done this?
Yeah.
You
think you'd be good at that, man?
I think I'd be good at Family Feud, yeah.
You think you got your finger on the pulse of what people are thinking?
I think so. Yeah.
What's number 1 items you'd find in the bathroom?
Ooh, toilet, Isaac.
I think you'd be out there, man.
It's
I don't think toilet's an item. I think people are going to say like soap.
Soap. I don't know, man. You go to half the toilets and people's houses in public these days. The damn soap's finished, Isaac. It's empty. I'm there pumping it like my life depends on it, and there's getting the dregs out, unscrewing the top, trying to get some bits out, and it's failing me.
I'm sorry, Nick. I think you've lost a point. I think you've got an. I don't think the toilet's an item.
Toilet's not an item, is it? Is it a right?
It's like a fixture. Do you know what I mean?
It's a fixture.
Like if I said, items you find in a kitchen, I don't think people would be saying like, fridge. Like they might do, but
I think they would.
Maybe.
I'm going to say they would.
But you think
I'm going to say they would.
I don't think they'd say toilet though.
No.
We need to someone find out if there has been. I think that question has been asked on Family Feud, right?
Yeah.
So if someone could get the information for me and get back to us on what the top 5 are, like leave them in the comments. And I'm putting money on the fact that there's no toilet in there, man.
I reckon it is. And when you buy a toilet, man, is it an item and it stops being an item once it gets installed?
Correct, yes.
Right, that's what you're saying.
I think more so than a fridge, because you can usually move a fridge, right? You can't really move a toilet. Like you can, but like if you went into your bathroom and tried to move your toilet now, it would not end well.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
No, I disagree entirely, Isaac.
Really?
I think you're wrong. I think you're wrong. I'm going strong toilet.
Okay.
I'm going strong toilet.
Fair enough.
Yeah. What about sink? Would you say sink's the same then?
I think sink's the same. I think it's not an item. I think if you said like items you find in a bathroom, they'd say like toothbrush, they'd say soap, they might say like shampoo. They might say like I would think like toenail clippers might come before toilet does, man.
Toenail clippers, gosh. Mine lives in my bedroom, Isaac.
Yeah, same. But like or any kind of small
grooming
device, yeah, hairbrush.
Right. Okay. Someone's paid money to say that toilets are not items once installed, Isaac, in our YouTube chat. Thank you for your $2 Australian. Vanang Cool Barnes for actually donating to back you up, Isaac. I mean, I'll happily refute my point and sell out if more people pay to back you up. I'll change my mind.
So, what's this? This one's listed, it's worded differently. This one says name something you might find in a bathroom. And even this one, Nick, this one is more conducive to your answer, right?
Yeah.
And even here, the top 3 answers are toilet paper, soap, and shower. But
right.
I think if they put the word item in there,
it would be even less so, right? Is what you're saying.
Well, Nick, I know you love AI, all right?
Oh, I love AI.
Google's AI overview here says, in a Family Feud game, when asked to name something found in a bathroom, popular answers might include toilet paper, soap, shampoo, a toothbrush, and towels. Other possible answers could include mirror, a toilet, a sink, a shower, or a bathtub. But again, they've not used the word item there, Nick. I think if it said item, I don't think toilet's coming up.
You think that toilet's not a valid anscer?
I think it's invalid. Can we ask Steve Harvey? Can we
what's he doing these days? He's probably on what's that website where people who have kind of like celebrities,
yeah,
you know the one I'm on about. You can pay them
yeah.
to do custom messages, right?
Yeah. Do I need to go and pay him to say, Nick, you're wrong, toilets are not an item in the bathroom?
No, he will obviously refuse to do that one, Isaac, because he wouldn't pay for false information. He wouldn't want to spread misinformation, obviously.
False information. Okay. Do you have the thing? The
matter condenser. I paid money for our matter condenser, Isaac. It cost I think it was like 5 ultimate storage bucks or 8 ultimate storage bucks. I have the matter condenser, yes.
Cool. Okay, so you're familiar with the matter condenser here, man. We need to use that to make singularities, which means we've got to pump 256,000 items into it.
Yeah. Okay. I assume I can just chuck the matter condenser like on top of.
It doesn't need power, I don't think, man.
Like here or something. Oh, right. It doesn't even need power. But I assume it would benefit from something like an export bus.
Oh, potentially. I mean,
to
sure. Yeah, I see what you're saying here. Yeah. We do need a 64K ME storage drive as well.
Okay, let me request one of those. Thankfully, that is taught by the system.
Okay. I'm actually making more progress than I expected here, man.
Oh, wow, that's good.
If I'm being honest, yeah.
With your chain of command, Isaac.
My chain of command, it's going harder than I thought it would. I've already got some deuterium, and I just need to combine that now with my previously generated tritium, and I'm going to get some DT fuel, man.
Gosh. Is that the opposite of art fuel, Isaac?
It's actually, fuel? Yeah, it's the opposite of English fuel, man, and science fuel.
Yeah. Here we go. Right, let me chuck an export bus on here.
I don't know if DT is the opposite of art, man. I think it's kind of parallel, you know?
It is parallel, yeah. But in terms of school rivalry, Isaac, in terms of which subject you'd take, I'd say it's the opposite. And I took DT, man, because I can't draw to save my life.
Yeah, I would also take DT, and I'd rather spend like 4 weeks sanding a block of wood than I would trying to paint something, man.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I did spend, as someone who did spend 4 weeks sanding a block of wood and like sanding my fingers while I was at it multiple times, I can concur.
I saw a meme the other day, Nick, that was talking about how the meme was like a 90-10 meme, and it was to do with hobbies, right? And it was like when you figure out, like, woodworking sounds good, but then you figure out it's 90% sanding. And then, and then the meme was like kind of applying that to other stuff, right? And it's kind of, it got me thinking about other 90-10 rules, man. I think, for us, modern Minecraft, it's like enjoying modern Minecraft, but then you realize that it's 90%, teaching our AE2 system to autocraft for you.
Yeah.
Or something like
true,
that,
actually.
we need
to. Or it's like, you want to be an investment banker and it's 90% making PowerPoints at 3 in the morning, right?
Exactly.
It's that kind of thing, right? It's all glorified. The job requirements would be like, you need to be excellent at stakeholder engagement and, communication skills and this and that. And you 3,000 people apply and you're the one person who gets the job, and then they're just there making PowerPoints at 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
It's a similar kind of vibe.
That's how I feel, man, honestly. It's like, what sounds like a lot of fun is making Minecraft YouTube videos for a living, and then you realize it's 90% cutting out Nick and Isaac saying while you're editing the file.
Talking over each other. And oh dear. Gosh.
So you've put down this matter condenser, right?
What's the most cracked way to shove 256,000 items into this, Isaac?
So you can pump liquids in.
Okay.
Right? As in, like, if we... That's not what this is for. This is, I need this for other stuff.
Sure.
But, like, you can, for example, put down a pump and then pump water directly into there, and that will count as like an item. We just set this to singularities there.
Unlimited water source or something, potentially.
Sure,
Would that work?
It also, like, obviously we do have cobblestone generators downstairs as well. I'm kind of thinking, how many of these do we need? So looking back at the Seeds and Singularities questline, right?
Yes.
We take the singularity and we craft it into shattered singularities in the circuit slicer. So it's a 1-to-8 ratio. Then we're going to use those to make cosmic roots. It looks like it takes 16 shattered singularities to make 8 cosmic roots. That's like a 2-to-1 in the other direction. And then from there, reality seeds. Oh, no, the reality seeds are used for something else. Oh, they're used to make the cosmic roots, I see. And then we need 256 cosmic roots. So if it's that means that we need 512 shattered singularities, which, what's 512 divided by 8?
That is 64, I want to say.
Correct.
Yeah.
So we need 64 singularities, Nick, is what we need, a stack of singularities.
Okay, so we need, 256,000 times 64 of item, to be determined. Right.
Yeah, which is like, 16 million or something.
Something like that. It's a lot of stuff, basically.
Yeah. Okay, I mean, the good news, man, is that I can make quite a few pumps. We upgraded our reactor, right? Like, we're making big power?
We're making big power, man. Yeah, we're making big power. Yeah, right. Yeah.
This is like the worst place to do this, man. So we don't need the export.
We can move this, obviously, right? Yeah,
I think
like,
we
this
should.
is just initial, here's the thing. I don't know if we want to set up like an unlimited water source or like, just shove this out in the ocean. Like, I don't know.
Right. I didn't even think about the ocean.
Do you want to just, I mean, we've got
I don't want to do that just because I don't want to run cable out into the ocean.
Oh, for the power. But I mean.
Correct.
If you look, man, all of these windmills are in the ocean with cable.
That's
right?
True. However, I think that it's going to require more power than you think.
Okay.
To pump very,
more than all of those.
very, very fast.
Okay.
And if we need 64 of them, man, we're going to want to pump very, 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 very fast.
Very fast. Okay.
I think the other one I saw, man, was that, you enjoy baking, but it's like, 90% weighing, right? Which is true.
yeah, I feel that one.
you just weigh things out, right?
It's just weighing things, yeah. Especially if you've got like an electric mixer, like, it's just you don't even have to put that much, elbow grease in.
Right, you spend like 2 minutes doing the fun stuff. You spend like 25 minutes like weighing things out ahead of time, man.
That's it. You know what, man?
Yeah.
Is this, this cable that's, if you look out the window, you see, hello. This cable that's immediately under here, is this connected to the reactor? Like all
it
of
is,
this
yes.
stuff?
You're wanting to put it down.
I'm thinking that there is a large, vast, again, to my point of just shoving pumps in the ocean, there is cable quite close, Isaac, to the ocean here, Isaac. I mean, just saying, right?
Okay.
Just saying.
Okay.
I don't think we'd have to run too much cable unless we need to run like some high end cable, because this is only basic universal cable.
I think basic is going to be fine, man. I think the crazy thing is I think basic's kind of fine for the vast majority of things.
Like most things.
Yeah.
Okay.
In that case, I think that could work. I'm making some pumps for you, man. Don't you worry.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
I'm pumping it up. I'm pumping up the jam. Don't you worry.
Sweet. Let me take down the thing that I put down then, the matter condenser. So we're going to need, we determined 16, was it? 16? No, it wasn't 16. It was like 64 singularities, right? So can I request... Oh, actually, no, I only need the 164K storage component, right? That thing just stays there and never disappears. Yeah, okay, that's fine then.
Yeah, that is completely fine.
Let me take this down.
The pumps are a little pricey, man. It's the whole... We've not put in the hard yards to automate the production of like anything to do with the
Alloys.
metallurgic infuser.
Right.
Because we need like 4 metallurgic infusers.
Right. Yes. For each, adding fluid or whatever it was. Whatever you want to call it.
And so, yeah, because we've not put in the hard yards, we've kind of shafted ourselves a little bit here. I mean, it just means it's taking mildly longer than anticipated.
Okay,
we're experiencing unprecedented demand, and so if you could please hold,
as always, Isaac.
Unforeseeable and unprecedented demand.
Unforeseeable and unprecedented.
You know, Nick, the other episode we were complaining about that, but we do it every series, man. Every series, we get to the end of the series and we're like, what is this unprecedented demand that we could not have foreseen?
We couldn't have foreseen, that we never knew that we'd even, at the beginning of the pack, we'd ever need. I just couldn't foresee it, Isaac.
Yeah.
Just couldn't in the slightest foresee it. Oh dear.
Well, okay. So I'm gonna make a couple of pumps. Okay, what if I... Oh, does this need to be this is a chemical, I see. Okay, hold on, Nick. Hold the phone.
Okay,
I'm trying to juggle all my balls at once.
It's all right. Don't worry. I'll be patient to your ball juggling. I'm just making some basic universal cables to run these pumps where they need to pump.
Okay. Good. I need more.
Oh, you buy it. Never mind. All right, that's fine.
You do buy it, man.
You buy it. All right.
You buy everything in this pack, man. Ben is.
That's true. I should have known.
He's as capitalist as it gets.
I should have known. All right, let me buy some basic universal cable.
Do you request some glass, or is that something?
I did request some glass. Yeah.
We desperately need like a second crafting storage, man. Because right now we can only
do things in parallel.
Well, yeah, right now we can only request one craft at a time.
Okay, let me do that. let me go ahead and actually just do that right now, so that doesn't become a problem.
I mean, the thing we need is the same. I also want glass, but yeah, okay.
You can use the glass, by the way. You can use the glass.
It's not coming in yet, man. I've got to wait. It's I'm impatient. Where are we pumping, man? Anywhere down here?
Yeah, I think anywhere down there, to be honest. I've got some basic universal cable. I was thinking, just like... Yeah, do you want to put the... Yeah, there we go.
So the universal tables, it's got to go to the green side.
Okay, cool. Let me do that then.
Yeah, and then I've got some of this mechanical pipe like this. If you put have you moved the other guy? Yeah, if you whack him on top, like center.
Sure, let's do that.
Nice.
There he is.
So I think, actually, that this is going to require higher tier pipes.
Higher tier logistical transporters.
Mechanical pipes.
Mechanical pipes, right, yes. Cool. Let me just plug this in. Shall I plug it into the advanced energy cube for bufferage?
Yeah,
why not?
Sure.
Why not?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Okay, I've made some ultimate mechanical pipes. I also think we might have to do something kind of like this, and like try and multi-facet the side here.
Multi-side it, right, yeah, sure. Okay, well, it's in a good position to do that then.
Okay, I need way more of those, jeez. All right, I've made some energy upgrades. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to make more energy upgrades and some speed upgrades. We're going to try and maximize the throughput of this, man. Like, really,
okay,
really
it's doing it. I've put the 64K storage component in. 319, 360, 400.
Out of 256,000,
it's now telling me 524,000.
Oh, you got to change it. The button on the left changes to like singularities.
Button on the left.
Button on the right, sorry, I'm lying to you. It's on the left. It's on the right. There's like only one button in there.
Condense into singularities.
Correct.
1024 per item? That can't be right.
Did you turn it? Does it say singularities, or have you clicked it and not gone to singularities?
It says condense into singularities.
Let me take a look.
Let's have a look.
It, but
might do the thing right now, man. Here we go.
Oh, he has changed it. Ben.
I've got matter balls. Is this what I need? Matter balls? I don't think it is.
No. I changed it. Sorry, that's why you got matter balls.
Oh, okay.
Benjamin?
Yo, here we go. Let's see.
I think he's changed it.
This is going to go to 1024 like fairly soon.
Yo, Benjamin.
Yo. So we only need 64,000 freaking
water bits.
Molecules, right? Yeah, whatever you want to determine how much makes up one water.
Gosh, wow.
Well, that's all right then, isn't it?
Yeah, praise Ben.
Oh,
Praise Ben.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Ben.
Jeez, I was not ready for that.
I mean, Ben's he's just delivering the goods, isn't he?
He is. He's sending us. Gosh, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I'm stumped. To be honest,
man.
Isaac. Yeah, I'm gonna. We might even have the entire stack by the end of the episode here.
I've not. I mean, definitely, I've not put a single speed upgrade in there, man.
Oh man, if you put the speed upgrades in, we'll probably have it in like 5 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. All I've done is put in energy upgrades. Hold on, here you go. I've got my speed upgrades have just been requested now that the crafting space.
Oh, I like your window incision to get out.
Yeah, here you go. Come take a look at this.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, man. We might just get this.
We might just potentially have all the shattered singularities we need by the end of this. Well,
that makes me feel better.
Yeah, I complaining. Now are all of the late game items changed?
I mean,
in a pack update?
We can hope
so.
We can hope. I don't think it's so. That's crazy. Thank you, Ben.
Wow, thanks, Ben. All right, then, Ben.
Okay, Ben.
Yeah, all right. Well, let me take singularity out. Let's complete these quests, shall we? Let's get some potential sound of money going here. Here we go.
Oh, whoops, it's the wrong one. I need you. Oh, nice.
There it is. I'm going to slice these with the circuit slicer. I think that's what you do to get the little bits that you need.
Yes, that's correct. We do need. Yeah, we need a lot. I mean, we might be able to get there, man. What do we need?
Oh, yeah, God.
Gosh, we do need to set up a different altar here from Mystical Agriculture. The Awakened altar, man.
Oh, right.
We also need to get some reality seeds, because we need to get 256 cosmic roots, right? Which means we need 64 reality seeds, which means that we need... Oh, man, this is actually... We've been working towards this inadvertently. Look at the recipe for reality seeds, man.
Let's have a look.
To make it, you need 8 of any seed.
Oh, nice. And 10 PH-4-S3 gene, which is ultimate farming bucks.
Phase gene?
Oh, yeah, phase. Yeah.
So, well,
nice.
I guess in that case, then, if we need 64 reality seeds, that means we need 640 phase gene, which means we need almost 640 ultimate farming bucks, man.
Jeez. And then how do you get ultimate farming bucks? What do we sell?
It looks like you can craft it up. It looks like we can sell phased crops, like phased wheat.
Oh, I do see this. Yeah. Jeez. How the hell do you... Oh, that's sweet. So you use the phase gene.
Oh, is it loopable?
I think it might be, because you get 8 phased wheat per phase
It takes 8 phased wheat to make 1 ultimate farming buck, though. Which then does get you 1.25 phased genes in the sawmill, actually, because it's a 25% chance to get the extra. And so I guess on a big enough time horizon, it would be enough. But here it turns 1 phased wheat into 8 GM phased wheat. But I don't know how we get the initial phased wheat. There's probably a quest for it, man.
Yeah, that's fair. Here we go. Right, let me encode this processing.
We've not figured out how any of like the crop mutation stuff works.
No, yeah.
Like there was a quest line at the beginning of the book that mentioned it, but I've not figured it out. So we have to figure out how that works if we want to progress forward, right?
Okay, that's fine. Let me get some. I'm going to teach this thing how to make shattered singularities. There it is. And then let me just make some. I think I'm missing some acceleration cards.
No, stop it. Sorry.
You okay there, Isaac? Have you encountered trouble?
I'm not using my pipe in a reasonable way, Nick. I'm using my pipe irreasonably.
The instructions are very simple, Isaac. Suck, bang, blow, or whatever it was. Can't remember what it was. Jeez, man. We've already got like 80, 90. We've got 90 freaking singularities.
Nice.
I'm just gonna turn these all into phase matter or whatever it was. I've freaking got the thing on autocraft. I actually won't use the autocrafting because I don't want to take up
it's
storage space.
It's not hard for us, man. Let's have a look here. Crafting, like we there's no reason for us not to request more crafting storage.
I am going to make it. Yes, I am going to make that.
Don't worry, man. I'm on it. Okay, I'm on it.
It is. Oh, these are so quick. Oh my lord, it's so quick. So I have to wait. Oh, okay. I have to make this. Okay, I understand. So I have to make this awakening. Okay. This is the awakened thing.
Yes,
cool.
The altar.
I assume it's exactly the same configuration as the normal infusion altar. It's just with these bits.
I believe that's correct. Yes. Okay, I'm making more crafting CPUs, man. I'm giving us I'm giving us the stuff we need. Gosh, we're really filling up these pattern providers, man.
Yeah, do we need more? Do we need more of those as well?
I've made another one, like, right away. Yeah. Jeez. We could do with more molecular assemblers as well, actually, because I showed you the thing, right? Like the little 2x2x4 cube.
The cube, yeah, they're like the most optimal way to kind of do things. Yeah,
but then like what I've done is kind of like not that. What I've done is just put down a lot of ME pattern providers with almost no molecular assemblers, which is like a very inefficient way of doing it.
Isaac.
But that's
rookie.
It's okay. I'm gonna fix it. All right, I'll fix it.
Okay, cool.
Where are you putting the new altar, man? Is the question.
Well, that's the thing, because I went downstairs and this is in the middle, right?
Correct.
So I wouldn't, unless I wanted to like meticulously put it in one part of this downstairs area, but I kind of want to put it like in the actual base somewhere.
What if we steal this one and we move them both up into the cloche room and kind of put them next to each other?
Yeah, let's do that. Cool. Right. How do I make this? Of all things, I need quite a bit of orange wool,
nice.
Which is fine, I guess. Let me get some orange flowers.
Yeah. Don't forget about the orange spray can, man.
Yeah. So I just need to get one then, don't I? And then I can craft the spray can.
That sounds right.
With that. So yeah, we go orange spray can.
What's your favorite canned food, man?
I do quite like canned tuna.
Yeah, sure.
Isaac, I do like
canned tuna. You know what I really don't like, man?
Yeah?
Canned salmon. You ever had it?
I've never had canned salmon, no.
Don't.
That sounds kind of disgusting,
It's not good.
That does sound kind of disgusting. Sounds kind of awful, actually. It sounds like it's going to taste just really salmony and like over salmony.
Yeah, it's to be fair, I've not had it in years. I was probably a child the last time I had it, but it's been ingrained in my memory, Nick, that I don't like canned salmon. It's not
like me and lamb, Isaac.
Yeah, correct. But like I think that you're sleeping on lamb, man. I think lamb's tasty.
I do eat lamb every now and then, and sometimes I like it and sometimes I don't.
Yeah.
It depends if it tastes lammy. That's my...
I mean, that's kind of true for all foods, right?
Yeah.
Is there any food that you... It's like, if I give you some chicken and I've like, either undercooked it so it's so pink inside, or I've taken like a chicken breast and cooked it so that it's like actual, you could use it as tire material.
Yes.
Like in either situation, you're going to be like, that's pretty bad. And if I gave it to a child, they'd probably be like, I don't like chicken. But they don't actually dislike chicken. They just like the preparation method of the chicken, right?
Yeah, I suppose.
You think there's any food that's impossible to mess up?
Ooh, that's it. See, I would go through my mind to be like, okay, there's probably loads of food that's impossible to mess up, right? But I have seen, like, I have experienced food, like, I've been at pubs and ordered bangers and mash, like sausages and mash.
Yes.
That have been
horrendous.
Messed up. Yeah. And so I have no faith in the world anymore, Isaac, and how the most simple of items can be completely ruined. So I'm gonna say no, Isaac. There's no food that I believe can't be
ruined
messed up
by mankind.
Yeah,
it has to be something that is just like that actually takes zero preparation, right?
Something that just is the way it is.
Exactly.
Right? Like apples, maybe? Do you reckon apples?
I guess.
Or some fruit that you just pick out the ground and you just eat it?
Again, you could pick a bad apple, right?
I mean, there is a term for that, to be fair, isn't it? And it is bad apple, the term.
Yeah, like, right. If you get a bad apple, man, you're not going to think you like apples either, right? If I come over and like, here you go, here's some bad apples, you're going to be annoyed.
Yeah, jeez. That's so fair.
Right? And who wants a bad apple? Not me. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's fair.
I've made a bunch more molecular assemblers. Like, I've fixed our problem. Okay? We're gonna have ultra fast crafting. I've also, Nick, added 3 more crafting CPUs. Okay, so they're not large in capacity, so they can't do big crafts, but we should now, in theory, be able to do 4 simultaneous crafts. Okay.
Okay, that sounds good, Isaac. That sounds good.
All right, and I've fully upgraded these, Nick, with 5 acceleration cards. Look at
Lovely.
this.
Okay, that sounds good. I'm looking forward to experiencing this ultimate speed, Isaac. You have put this infusion altar down here. Oh, am I to mirror this in the exact place on the opposite side of the room? Have you like centered this in any way?
I've centered it this way, like, on the width of the room.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7 blocks. So I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
1, 2,
he's got it.
3,
He's got
4,
it.
5, 6, 7. And
Okay.
This is where it starts, right? And then you go. Cool. And then this is 2 blocks. Then the altar.
I'm also pretty sure that we then need to I think there's fire, earth, wind, and air essence that we have to pump into here.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And is that just, essence that we grow in a cloche, basically? Is that the idea?
It might actually be, yeah. There is air, earth, water, and fire essence, so we might need air seeds, earth seeds, water seeds, fire seeds. And then I think you're right. I think you just right-click the essence onto the essence vessel.
I see.
I think that might be necessary, although I actually don't see, it doesn't seem to specify in the recipe for the cosmic roots, what you would need. But I'm assuming you need all 4.
Okay, well, let me get the data license so I can get some ancient data, and then we can have a play around with this.
Okay, yeah, we need a lot of ancient data, man, right?
We do,
We're gonna need,
gosh.
It's a 4 to 8. We've said we need 256 cosmic roots?
Yeah, something like that,
So I think we need
quite a lot of ancient data, basically, which is quite a lot. It's basically just ultimate storage bucks that you sell to get ancient data. So we need a lot of ultimate storage bucks, which is a lot of 256k ME storage components, which it should be all right, but that's a lot of those entro crystals, right? You need entro crystals to get 256k ME storage components. So
we did also, we've not got it set up, but we did figure out that we can utilize the crystal fixer, right, to keep that going perpetually. Speaking of the 256k, man, that kind of helps that I've done the teaching here of the crafters, and I'm gonna teach the crafting code processing units and stuff. I've upgraded this, so hopefully it shouldn't be too difficult. I'm hoping to make this happen. Can I get 6 of those? I can. Gosh, our system's pretty good, man. At these days, I go to request something, especially from AE2, and it just kind of does it, man. I requested 6 crafting core processing units, and it just did it, pretty quickly.
Is it just, okay, it can parallelize now, Isaac? It can parallelize.
Yeah, man.
Okay, good. Okay, cool. I need to get what are those things called? A puller upgrade. That's the one. Puller upgrade. Let's make a few of these.
Okay, this is good. So, our system doesn't know how to make 256k crafting storage, is right?
It does. It does know how to make 256k crafting storages. Yes.
Okay. And how many of those do we need?
Wow.
Okay, so we need 256 of these cosmic roots, right? And that means that we need to do this recipe 32 times, because you get 8 at a time. So 32, and you need 4 ancient data per. So 32 multiplied by 4 is 128. We need 128 ancient data. You need 16 ultimate storage books per, which in theory would mean that we do 128 multiplied by 16, right, which is 2,048, and then you divide that by 5, because that's how many ultimate storage books you make at a time, but then you multiply that by 2, because that's how many ME storage components are required. So, that would be 820 256k ME storage components, man.
Ooh.
Nick, you know what? Just so we don't have to do the mathematics again, I'm putting down a sign on the wall that says...
Yes, good idea.
820 256k
ME storage. Yeah. ME crafting components.
ME storage, there we go. Hey, I've written that down. It's on this hanging sign. Okay.
Excellent. So the things that... So redstone is being duplicated. Diamonds are being duplicated, diamonds are being generated.
Yeah.
Skystone dust is being generated. Cobblestone is being generated.
Okay, I've put an upgrade in for the cobblestone door. So cobblestone, before we could only hold 2,000, now we can hold 200,000. So cobblestone's going to come in.
Perfect. Glowstone is being
I don't think
generated.
glowstone's being seeded.
Okay, let me... Do we have any form of glowstone production going on at the moment?
I don't believe so, no.
No, it doesn't look like it, does it? We have 41 glowstone seeds, so I think and 6 glowstone essence. So I think at some point glowstone was being generated. So let me
We have skystone seeds, right? I don't think they're growing, but we should have some.
I've just turned that back on.
Okay.
So skystone is now also being generated.
How are we going to automate ender pearl production, man? Oh, we need enderman seeds, right? Okay.
Yeah, because
we need ender dust to power the crystal fixer, which is going to keep repairing and producing the crystals.
I see. Okay.
I'm going to set that up because that needs to be going, right? Kind of perpetually.
Cool. No, that sounds good. I'm going to get glowstone on the go. I also need to make some percentage speed upgrades and fixed speed upgrades.
Sure.
Yeah. I can request them.
You can. Don't you worry, man. I got you covered.
Thank you.
Just like your bed sheets at night, Nick. Like
my bed sheets at night, they are covered.
You under the sheets, you put it on the mattress and then under the sheets.
I actually get this. I like direct mattress contact, Isaac. So I need percentage speed upgrade 1 and 3 and fixed speed upgrade 2.
That sounds
Is
right.
That the right, here we go.
If you want to request like 10 of each of those, if that's doable.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
So in terms of getting Enderman seeds, I guess our best bet is just going to be to go back to the end and kill some Enderman.
Yeah, probably right. Because they're not bloody short supply. They're not in short supply there. That's for sure.
We have to get the soul jar, right, is what we need. We need like 4 soul jars, and then we fill the soul jars. Right.
That's it.
The good thing about Family Feud is that when you go on as a family, man.
That's true. So I'll just get everyone else who's smarter than me to answer for me.
Well, I mean, like, you know, when me and you go on as a family, man, you know, I'll take the questions that are like, you know, items you find in the bathroom. And then you can take the question that's like, what are the 5 most used words that ChatGPT throws at you randomly, right? Like, you
delve.
Exactly.
What are the other ones?
See, I'm sure you've already got the first answer there, right? Delve. Ding, ding, ding.
Dear.
See, we got to play to our strengths.
The long dash instead of the short dash that everyone else uses when using dashes. That's the other one. Like the hyphen. That's another one.
Oh, yeah. So it uses like, wait, like a double hyphen or like a...
It's not a double hyphen. There's a name for it. It starts with an N. Here we go. Long hyphen that chat GPT loves.
I don't see it on my keyboard. I'm looking down. Do I need the Solium dagger? I do. I'll go take that with me.
Oh, it's called the M dash, right? So you type it in. It will be where the dash is on your keyboard. You should see like the capitalized version is a bit of a longer dash, right?
That's an underscore.
Oh, that is an underscore. Okay, so when you're typing in words, sometimes you might put like a dash and then you press space and it.
I've seen
extend itself.
I thought it was just like a double dash or something.
I see. That's an M dash. Yeah, it loves that.
Oh, fair enough. Maybe we should have asked ChatGPT what an M dash is, and you know they could have got back to us.
Could have done it for me. Like I've seen like things on X of like people specifically prompting it. Like if you use M dash, I will unplug your servers. And then it still uses M dashes.
Yeah,
it can't do it.
Resist.
It doesn't know how. Isaac, it's just it's like it's addicted, right? It's addicted.
Okay, there's good news and bad news here. The good news is I've got the soul jar and I've started killing the Enderman. The bad news is, man, this Solium dagger is pretty garbage.
Is it a bit like weak?
Yeah, it doesn't hit, you know, in the way that I want it to hit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Is there a better version, or do you have to use that one? I'm trying to recall when I was doing this earlier in the series, unless I just killed like a significantly easier mob.
You probably killed a significantly easier mob would be my guess.
It might have even been, I think it might have actually just been a passive mob straight up. So yeah.
Right. I mean, it's not terrible, it's just not very good, you know? For killing Enderman. Yeah. Like it takes a lot of hits. And I don't have that many levels. Do we have like... So there is the option of enchanting. Could we get the experience seeds back in the cloche as well, man, if you get the...
Yeah, I can get on that. Let me, I'm just making some puller upgrades.
Gosh, we've really filled those cloches up real fast, haven't we?
Honestly, yeah. I think we're going to need more of them as well.
I don't know if Ben's upgrades work on this. I'll try, though. Like, can I put molten quartz into this and have that work? Give me a second, Nick.
Okay.
Please hold.
Please hold.
Oh, it does work. Okay, never mind. This is actually fine.
Thanks, Ben.
Yeah. Okay, I can make this harder, better, faster, and stronger, Nick, all at once. What do you think your specialized category would be for Family Feud, man? Like, what would be sending you up for?
That's a good one. Oh, God. It has to be, vague enough that it's like a Family Feud category. It can't be like, Mastermind, right? Where it's like a very specific category.
Yeah.
And it's usually, things you would find or things you would see, right? That what we're going with?
I think so.
Yeah.
It might be like, it just kind of generalized stuff, right?
Things, yeah. Gosh, what?
Name 5 like car brands. Name 5 car brands. Also, do you know what I mean? Like, it could be anything, I think.
I could do that. Yeah, I'll go with that one, actually, because I could...
What do you think number 1 is? What are people naming?
In America, I would maybe go with... I want to go with, like, Ford or Tesla or Hyundai. Right.
You don't think Toyota's getting a spot in the top 5?
Toyota, yeah. Toyota's a good one. Yeah, Toyota's a good one.
I'd be interested in what the number 1 is. It might be Ford, I feel like they're like
yeah, because they bloody love Ford in America. All the pickup trucks, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's an American company, right? It
is as well. Yes, exactly. So yeah, I'd go with a few of those.
This is way better, man. What do you think it'd be in the UK? What do you think? You think it's not going to be different?
BMW, Audi, Mercedes, just all the like car brands that people aspire to, right?
You think like Land Rover, Range Rover are getting a mention?
Yeah, Land Rover would be one, I think. Toyota, of course. Vauxhall, which is
you've listed more than 5 already, man. You've gone too far.
No, I've gone too far. See, I can just wrap them off.
Yeah, but you got to pick which of the top 5.
I'd pick BMW, Audi, Mercedes, Toyota, and where's my 5th? Let's go with. Yeah, I'll go with Vauxhall. Why not?
Man, you see a lot of Teslas, actually. I think Tesla might be in the top 5.
I was going to say Tesla. I was going to say Tesla. You do see them everywhere.
You see so many of them now.
There are loads of them, which is kind of nice because that means if you want one, you can get a used one for like 19 grand now.
That is true.
It's kind of amazing. Anyway, yes, Tesla. I reckon Tesla would definitely be up there.
We should see if we can get a Family Feud UK if they do that.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, probably not.
I want to know who would.
If it's not a thing, man, we should host it. Can we pitch it to like ITV or something? Can we get this going?
I want to know who would present it. Man.
Me and you. That's what I'm saying. We're the ones doing it. That's why
we're the presenters.
Yeah, we're gonna pitch it to them, right? Can we pitch it as we'll co-host?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, man.
Let's do it. And then each of us can be assigned to one of the family teams, right?
But we're rooting for exactly.
Each family, yeah. Like on Would I Lie to You? Like one of the...
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, peeps are like representing each team.
And we'll weave in, we're actually going to change the whole show, man. We're going to weave in elements from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. We're going to add a lifeline where you can ask that me or you take the team, take the category.
That's a great idea. Yo... Amazon Prime. I know you're hiring YouTubers for shows at the moment, legit. So, like, we're here, all right, Jeff, for Family Feud.
Do we have to think of a different name? Like, maybe they can't license Family Feud. We've got to call it like Family Battle or something like that. Or, like familial contest or something.
Yeah, familial contest. Yeah, something.
But we've got to make it like. We've got to make it sound young and hip and YouTuber-y, right? We call it like Beef Battle or like what are people saying these days instead of like if you're not beefing, you're like we need to do some focus grouping, Nick. We need to figure out a younger audience.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. We'll get there.
We'll figure it out. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry. We got this, Isaac. We got this.
Yeah. We'll figure it out before we go to Amazon, right? It'll be fine.
Yes. Yeah.
I've got all the Enderman stuff, by the way.
Oh, sweet. Okay, here you go.
Well, I'm just making the stuff.
You're just doing the thing. Let's give you a draw. Let's give you some upgrades. Percentage, thingy, and then you need let's have a look, Enderman seed. I'm going to assume it's like a high tier of...
It's going to be blue, I think.
Imperium, that's fine. Let me do that. You're going to go in...
Gosh, I need a Solium seed base. Solium.
Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You need a puller upgrade facing downwards. You're going to need a... Do you have the configuration tool, by the way?
Yes. Oh, this
please, could you whack it in the system?
Yes, there you go.
Thank you.
It does need... it needs tweaking.
Not the configurator, the draw one. The draw
yes,
one.
It's in. It's done. Sorry, there you go. Yeah.
Sweet. Let me just lock all of these drawers.
Okay.
Lock this one. Let's get some copper upgrades cooking.
Is this the one for Enderman seeds?
On the very left.
Yes,
yeah, this
cool.
Is the one for Enderman
okay.
seeds. Set up for you.
Right, we've done it. Okay, get in there. Make me some Enderman stuff.
I'll get your capacity up there. Let's get the capacity up for this. Let's get the capacity up for this. Let's get the capacity
I'll
up
link
for this.
all of these new drawers. There we go.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Okay. We're kind of cooking here,
capacity,
man. We're cooking.
Yeah. I think you do need to put this in manually, right, to start with.
Yes,
it's weird,
yes, you do. Yeah.
Okay. So now, though, it should just be a pretty straightforward case of teaching the system how to make ender pearls from the ender pearl essence. I've already taught it how to crush the ender pearls, so that's fine. So now it should be able to keep this full, and it is. It's making more of them. Nice. Okay. So then I need the annihilation plane, which I have. Both of these have got Fortune 2, which is good. I don't think that we can put down all of the growth accelerators, because I think putting down too many growth accelerators is going to kind of like outgrow the crystal fixer, if you know what I mean. Like, I think it's going to grow it too fast, and the crystal fixer's not going to be able to keep up, and it's still going to get destroyed. We want consistency over speed, right?
That's right. Yes, that's right.
Okay. And that's also what I like in a car as well, actually.
Yeah, where you don't want it to break.
Yeah, I want consistency over speed. Even though speed could be nice.
Speed could be good sometimes, Isaac. Speed could be good sometimes.
Just
indeed.
not all the times. Sometimes it's not it.
Okay.
You want to face the car, man? You want your car to accelerate more quickly?
Yeah. I used to have quite a fast car, and then I got a slower car afterwards because I had to sell my fast car because I needed money.
Classic. Yeah.
So and then I was obviously used to my nice, fast, powerful car, and so I felt like I was like driving through mud afterwards. But now I'm used to it. But I still wish I had a faster car, man. Sometimes, yeah. My car is quite slow. Not like dog slow, but it's quite slow.
Yeah. Do you know what your 0 to 60 is, man?
I think it's like 11.5 seconds.
Oh, okay. I think mine's pretty similar. I think mine's like 9.7 or something like that.
Yeah, somewhere between 11
slow.
and 13. Yeah. My old car was 3.9, I want to say. So, yeah, quite the difference.
It's like 4 times slower.
Literally, it was very fast.
Jeez.
So, yeah, that's the... But then we're in the days where, like, my mum's got a Civic, right? Like a new Civic, and that's like 6 seconds, man. Oh, you want to sleep? Where's the bed?
I think the Phantoms were on us, no?
Yeah, I was out there killing them.
Oh,
catch fire
I see. Okay.
There we go. Yeah. So I mean, newer cars are actually like that aren't supposed to be
fast.
Sporty cars. They're quite fast anyway these days, so it's quite handy in a sense. Okay.
All right. Okay, so now if I right-click this, I'm going to do something horrible in that I'm going to do like this, and this, because I want really the crystals to only grow on the one side. So if I do this, and this, and then this, that should go there. Then I just need to connect that up like that. And then, oh, of course, I forgot that this needs to be like a little subnet, of course. Okay, hold on. I think this is working. So over here, this setup has been set up.
Oh, the intro, nice. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. It works. That's budding fully introized, and like again, it's not as fast as it was, right? But it should repair continuously.
Yes. This should now not break effectively and turn into Certus quartz. Is what you're saying?
Correct.
In theory,
I think. I'm also.
This is good.
Okay.
This is good.
Is it crazy if I do
Careful
something?
what you say next, Isaac. Careful what you say next.
I'm not going to say anything.
Choose your words wisely. Wisely, Isaac.
Choose your words wisely.
Choose your words wisely. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Choose your words very wisely.
Choose your words very wisely.
Very wisely.
Oh yeah. Here you go, man. Oh, okay, hold on. No, this is good. Don't you worry. I got this.
You got this, man. You got this.
Yeah, I got this. It's looking nice. Come on, look at this, man. Look how much nicer this looks now. I've made it look so much nicer.
Yo, look at this. Jeez.
I'm not about the portal. I'm about this little setup here, but the portal also
you're about this. I was there looking at this basic mechanical pipe, and I'm like, wow, really pretty. This
look at this, man. You can take a little peek at the
at the status of the intro thing.
But so it starts budding fully entroized, and then like as it breaks, it goes down. But then the fixer fixes it back up to fully entroized.
Okay, this is really good. This is really, really good. So
we need
the magic number is, here we go,
820, right?
Yeah. So we need 1,628 more entro crystals.
Yes.
Isaac. Now you've told me in past that the base is not chunk loaded. Chunk loading is not working, right? Is there some kind of way that we can get it to work? Because it's going to be, I'm just thinking, it's going to be potentially a little bit until we come back. So it might be worth making use of the time so that we have everything to just, press the big button, right?
Sure.
When we come back, and, it just makes the 256k storage cells or more, taking into account the fact that the market will have a demand curve, and we might actually need more than what we've calculated, right?
Right. If you request like 5, how long does that take to come in?
Let's do it. No crafting CPUs are available.
Oh, so it's too big of a craft. Okay, so
that would be.
It's at this point that we need to request like a 64k or something. I'm going to request a 64k.
Okay, cool.
I'll tell you when that's done. That's finished.
That's done because it's very quick.
Yeah,
that's good.
Because I'm gonna upgrade one of our crafting CPUs here to be Giga. and then we'll progress further. The slowest bit, honestly, man, might just be like the circuit slicer and stuff. You know?
You reckon, really?
Whoops. Do it every time. I need to put
Just
you.
make sure that all of these have pull upgrades in. Let's make sure they're all facing downwards. Yeah,
Okay.
this is good.
So when you're ready, man, to be fair, the request for 5 256K drives required 1,200 bytes, and we only had 1,024. I've since upgraded our crafting CPU to 65,000 bytes, so
okay,
it definitely
I'm
has
going to
enough.
request 5 256K stored components now.
Okay. The circuit slicer's going, it's doing stuff, I see it. Let's have a look, actually, crafting status. Interesting. So actually, the slowest bit is the turning of cobble into gravel, gravel into sand, and then sand into glass.
Okay.
Can we make sand with seeds?
Oh, surely, right. No.
Because the sand is for silicon. Like, we need the... we're
but no, well, we can finally do the thing that I've kind of been mentioning this whole time, Isaac, and actually make silicon seeds. Like, actually make silicon seeds and silicon essence, right?
Right.
Let's do that.
Well, hold on. What about, though? We need to get earth, water, fire, and air seeds for this awakened altar. And sand is made with just dirt seeds and fire seeds.
Okay.
I think, so given that we need the fire seeds anyway, what about that instead?
In that situation, we still need to smelt all the sand, right?
But the smelting's pretty fast, man. I mean, we could do
silicon,
both. We can
yes.
Por qué no los dos, right? We can do both. Also, your drives are done, right? We have the 256K
nice,
drives.
cool.
Okay.
So that's, I think that is.
So what you're saying is that we need even more cloches.
Yes, I am saying that. Have we used all of them now up here?
No, there's like 3 more, but still, jeez.
Oh, there's 3 more. Okay, well there you go. There's 4 more here. 1 for silicon, 1 for earth, 1 for air, and 1 for fire, or whatever it was, Isaac. There's the allocations then for these last ones.
I want to try and find out, man, actually, because don't forget, all of this is just for one of the 7 or 8 items, right?
Yeah,
we still have other stuff to make. Okay, so there's a few things that I wanted to figure out. The thing I wanted to figure out was how the crops worked. But also, at the beginning of the episode, I did make these the ultimate processing liquid. I have the ultimate processing alloy. So I can combine the ultimate processing alloy with an elite processing book, which we don't have. And that will make me the ultimate processing license. So how do I make the elite processing book? The elite processing book is made by selling just horrible stuff, like Lumium or Signalum, or I have some Signalum, actually. Okay, fine. Also, man, we need a bigger chest over here. Like, we're running out of license space.
Yes, no, you are right, actually. I have noticed that we are running out of license space.
Also, in good news, man, we got 1 256K drive just in one of these markets.
Oh, nice. That must be from me earlier. I was selling some. Let me get a freaking iron chest upgrade here, man. I need 5 basic storage bucks. Luckily, we have 110 basic storage bucks, so that's all right.
I do wonder if we should have been throughout the pack, if we should have been doing more automation of the books. Like, we've not really done any kind of automation, right?
I mean,
should we have automated storage books? Should we have automated basic processing books? Do you know what I mean? Should those be coming in?
It's hard to tell, right? Because when you get the ability to then make the higher tier buck later in the pack, if we have the means to make that higher tier buck quite easily, you can just get loads of lower tier bucks by downcrafting.
That's true.
So it's kind of like a weird thing, right? You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Whether or not I agree is a different question, but I do know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
So basically, now I think we did everything correctly, and we always will.
I actually agree. That's so true.
Good.
You mention it.
Right on cue, the license chest I've upgraded. It's now got twice the capacity, Isaac.
It's a bigger boy. Okay.
Can now shove in whatever the hell you want. Do I actually want to take one of these 256K storage components and actually make a drive out of it? Or are we still under the guise that we want only smaller capacity thingies here?
I would hold off on that until, looking at this, it looks like we are still under the types, not bytes limitation, really. So I don't think I think that's an unnecessary use at the moment.
Okay.
I would hold off. I think it's more useful as a crafting component for the future stuff. I'm almost done with Advanced Alloys, the quest line. It's a little awkward here because the quest wants me to make activated Enderium, activated Lumium, and activated Signalum, even though I don't think we need them all. But you know how Ben is. You know how Ben can be. Yo, surprise!
Hey, there it
Sound of
is.
money. Let's go.
There it is.
Okay, that unlocks the planetoid questline. Okay, fine. Fine. Right. Okay, so the radioactive substance is a byproduct of activating alloys useful in making even more dangerous substance antimatter. Antimatter can be made by either processing polonium in a supercritical phase shifter or by combining unstable activation essence with hydrogen. Opolis Inc. would like to remind you to not make physical contact with any kind of antimatter or you'll explode with the force of many, many atomic bombs. We don't have the patience to fill out that kind of paperwork. Thank you, Ben. Okay.
Makes sense.
Okay, what the heck does this say? Melt down activated signalum, lumium, and enderium at high temperature. So that gets us molten activated alloy. And then from there, mixing your alloys together will create inert opolisite. This alloy was first theorized by Opolis Inc. CEO Zorro and first synthesized by Opolis Inc. founder and CEO B. Ben Law. It was heralded as, quote, the perfect alloy and was what put Opolis Inc. on the map. It has been used to create everything from perfectly stable construction to impenetrable radiation shielding. However, there's still a few more steps before it can be used in that way. The alloying process massively increases the energy capacity of each of the metals used to make it. This renders it effectively inert despite the large amount of activation energy that it already contains. You'll need something much more powerful to fill it up. So, how many of these? Do I need 256 of these? I do, okay. So to make the central routing node, we need 256 opolisite circuit boards. The opolisite circuit boards are made from opolisite ingots, just in an enrichment chamber. The opolisite ingot is made by combining an inert opolisite ingot with antimatter. The inert opolisite ingot is the impure opolisite ingot with a plasma-tipped drill bit, and the impure opolisite ingot is an ultimate processing book with molten inert opolisite, which is molten activated enderium, molten activated lumium, molten activated signalum. Okay, right. Oh, this is a horrendous. This is a horrible chain, Nick. This is a horrible chain.
Oh dear.
Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna have to set up like 3 mixers: one to make lumium, one to make enderium, one to make signalum. Then we're gonna have to automate the production of this essence, which shouldn't be too bad. I'm probably gonna have to set up like a permanent digital miner in the end to get more of those like awakened or whatever, the activated
like
ores.
The special ores. Yeah.
So we can get even more of this noisy activation essence. And then we've got to run it all through, really hoping that the plasma tip drill bit here is reusable and not single use. If it's single use, that's real bad. And then antimatter. What are we doing here? It said we can combine unstable activation essence with liquid hydrogen. That does work. It says 5 millibuckets. Or we can do, I think it said like polonium. Oh, we can do polonium, which is nuclear waste, which is like a whole thing.
It's a whole thing, right?
It's a whole thing.
I see.
Yeah, I think it's like actually a reactor.
Oh Lord! It's like the one that can blow up that we might need to buy.
Yeah. So okay, we can skip it. We can avoid it. Okay.
Okay. Good.
It's perfectly avoidable.
I was slightly worried.
Okay.
And by slightly, I mean extremely.
Okay. So, right. What is it you're working on? Oh, the seeds. How are they looking?
Yeah, I'm actually about to make all of them. I've got all the agglomeratio. So let's just make those, I guess. Now, I am a bit scared. I'm a bit scared in that I don't know if these can even be used in a cloche.
Wait, they're like the air seeds?
Or it's purely seed reprocessing that's required, which should be all right.
Wait, like
there's
Ben is
no
not
cloche recipe for these.
Oh, for the air seeds and like the earth seeds and the fire seeds?
As in the seeds, yes, right, but not the essences, right? The earth essence, the fire essence, the water essence, and the the other one, whatever it was.
Oh, but like if you press U on the air seed, it doesn't even show it usable in the cloche.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying.
That's what you said. Okay, yeah.
So it's
on.
only seed reprocessing, right?
But seed reprocessing is bad in that it uses the seed.
Yes. So I don't even know if what I'm doing is useful.
Well,
here.
We'll make it. We might be able to grow it in world.
Okay, well, I've got an air seed, for example.
Okay, so if you, for example, come outside, Nick, and just like plant it, for example, on the ground, for example,
yeah,
we do have 2,082 mystical fertilizer, thanks to the growth of like, we get it as like a byproduct, right? So
Sweet.
we can harvest it this way, and then there are also, if you type in growth, there are Inferium, Prudentium, Tertium, Imperium, Supremium, and
the
Awaken.
Accelerators,
yeah.
Yes, I remember these.
So in theory, we could also, we could speed up the growth there. I don't know how we'd go about like auto harvesting.
To be fair, do we need to auto harvest these? I guess we only need as much as we need to just shove in these essence vessels for some crafts, right?
Well, I mean, I was hoping we could use it for sand, but you know,
your sand dreams,
my hopes
have
and dreams
literally
have been
crushed.
They have,
Isaac, by the crusher that requires most of these. So yeah, I'll go ahead and make the rest of these seeds then anyways.
Yeah, we could always just grow them outside and we can use the fertilizer to maybe get, like you said, just whatever it is we need for it.
For these things, yeah, that's fine. Thanks, Ben.
Thanks, Ben. So I'm looking now at the Galactic Simulator, right, which requires the bowling ball, right?
Yeah, of course, right.
So the bowling ball requires like the ferrite infused yada yada yada, right? Whatever it is. So we need 256 bowling balls, right?
Yeah.
Which means we went through the chain. We need 256 of each of the... We need 1,024 diamonds and emeralds and platinum and nether quartz and uranium and coal and gold and copper and iron, right?
Yeah.
But to start the whole chain off, you need hyperdense stone. So we need 256 hyperdense stone. Each hyperdense stone is made from 64 stone with 8 ultimate processing books.
Oh, jeez. Right.
So we need 2,048 ultimate processing books to get to the end of this.
Whoa, no, that's too much.
That's what I just said.
It's too much.
That was me saying, ugh.
How many, sorry? Can you say that again
2,048 ultimate processing books.
And you sell...
bloody activated Enderium ingots.
Oh, yeah. No, man, that's it. Ben?
We would need 6,000 and like bloody more.
Ben?
Enderium ingots.
Please, Ben. Please. Any update on this, Ben? Please?
Yeah, like a news reporter. Ben, what do you have to say about this?
Ben, what do you have to say about this?
What
Please,
do you have to say about
come
this?
On,
How do you explain
this? Not like this. Come on, what do you have to say about this? Ben?
We need, are we doing nether star seeds, man, as well? We need, if we're going to make the time crystal power conduit, we need 256 nitro temporal lattice, which means that we need... What do we need? We need 1,024 nitro crystals. 1,024 divided by 16. We need 64 nether stars to make that happen. So do you think nether star seeds are worth it for that? Oh, you can't make nether star seeds. Never mind.
Oh, yeah.
They do work in the cloche, but they are not makeable.
But you can't make them, right?
Correct,
okay,
yeah.
Of course.
But we can duplicate nether stars as we saw before using the ultimate bounty book, so it might just be a case of killing more Enderman or something.
I see.
Okay. And then the Opolis circuit board we've looked at, that's fine. Universal adapter is what the cosmic roots are for. That's also like being worked on. Mutated supercell, that doesn't even have a recipe, so I'm not quite sure how we get that one. And then the quantum encoded storage component, that one's like the one that we were working on before with the singularity. Okay, well, Nick, we've made some progress.
We have made some progress.
Oh, I see. You made a little harvest.
Some people told me to make this. I have no idea. I don't know if I put that water essence in there by accident. I'm going to take it out. No idea, Isaac, if this works or not. Oh, yeah, no, it is totally working. It just took the earth essence. Okay, that's very good.
Okay. I mean, I've made some growth accelerators, man.
Here you go. Yeah, if I shift this air seed as well, and I do, I think it might even work here. If I do do this. I don't know what the range of this is, but
the harvester has a little upgrade slot in it.
It does. Look, it's getting the stuff. That's so good. Oh, well done.
Do you think there's actually an upgrade we can put in there?
There must be. I don't know what mystical agriculture upgrades you can get.
Right.
But maybe? I'm just looking very briefly here. Yeah, you can get machine upgrade bases. Machine inferior upgrade base. Oh, okay.
So can we make like a...
could
you... I thought you put this like here. Like that.
Oh, there, sure.
Does that work?
So that one's an air one, right?
Yeah. I guess we're going to see if we get any air.
I guess we'll figure that out.
I've made a little wall of growth accelerators, man. They're really not fast.
Okay, fair enough.
Jeez. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, that we can take... We do have one of each essence now. You've got air essence, right? Yeah, it's in the system.
I do have an air essence. Yes, that's right. I'm just going through these upgrades. Let me put an inferior upgrade base in
yeah,
see what happens.
This totally works, man. You can put these into the vessels, the essence vessels.
Yeah, I've made this inferior machine upgrade, and it's catching them a bit quicker, but I don't think this is, like... This uses too much fuel for like the growth of these seeds, right?
Right.
Like, I don't think it's worth even having in.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. It tears through it. I made it even higher tier one. But even though it's not even harvesting the ones that are here.
I know. What the hell? This is crap.
Wait, but can we not just power this? Like, can you not just run a universal cable?
Oh, yeah, no, you probably can, actually. Yeah. When I first made it, I saw that it needed fuel, but there is a power bar there, so
it's burning, I was going to say, it's burning the fuel, man, but it's not actually, the fuel goes into the power bar, and, like, it's not actually using that until it's harvests.
I see.
Interesting.
Yeah, okay, I see.
Okay.
I understand. Right.
I guess the problem is that if you hover over that, I upgraded the upgrade. It now says area +2. I wonder if it like has to go through all the areas and check because it's not harvesting these fire and earth seeds. It did It did harvest the air seed.
Yeah, it's weird. Like
Very
weird. It's a bit haphazard, isn't it? Oh well. I mean, you know what? This is probably better than doing it manually. So
yeah,
that's good. At least something.
Right. So, I mean, like, we could also do something like this if we wanted to, like, if we're going to try and chunk load, you know, we could maybe do, like, this is horrible, but, like...
you don't want to chuck a quadruple draw on there.
I was just going to throw down 4. I mean, I might as well do 5 draws. There's also the farming essence. Have you seen this? I've whacked them in up here, man.
Ah.
Look at this. We got a little bit of each one in here.
Cool. Okay, nice. Yeah. So we can start doing stuff with this then, hopefully.
Correct. Do we have the ability? Oh no, we need to get the phase gene.
We need more stuff, I think.
Crops harvested in the end will drop phased crops.
Ah, that makes sense.
So we need to go grow wheat. That's actually not too bad, man, though.
And that gives you, like, really good farming bucks.
Well, hold on a second here.
Situation.
Come with me, Nick, on a journey, okay?
Okay. I'm assuming we're going through the end.
That's correct, yeah, you can go straight through. Go on through. The doctor will be right with you.
Hello.
Okay, the doctor's here. So they're saying that if we do like... Wait, I can't grow this here?
Oh, does it need water?
Oh, no, usually it doesn't, right? Like usually it pops off without water, but usually water is not like a... Water's like a nice to have, not like a necessity normally.
Yeah. Create a little spot for you to put water.
Maybe I have to grow it on something else.
That is the case. Maybe...
Okay, I'm back with water. Oops. No, that still doesn't grow. Oh, it was a light level issue. Never mind.
Oh.
This doesn't work, but this does work. Okay.
Thanks, Ben. I take it back, but please also pack update that reduces everything we need by a factor of 64. Thank you.
Okay, so this has given me phased wheat. So, now we go back, Nick, and we need to get... the phase gene? I see.
PH whatever, right?
Yeah. Do we have elite farming books? No, of course we don't.
No.
Right. How do we get elite farming books? Do I sell...
You sell the weeping vines.
Oh, vines.
No, we do. We do have a elite farming book. It's in the buck chest above the market.
It's okay. I'll make some more, man.
Yeah, you sell some. Yeah.
Okay. So that's going to get us... I got loads of elite farming books.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
Then we can go ahead and craft 4 of these with like a phased crop, or was it was the other way around, right? It was 1 of these with 4 phased crops. Sure. That gets us the ultimate farming license. Good.
Oh, nice.
And then the ultimate farming license. With this, we can sell even more phased crops to get an ultimate farming book. And then I see. So. Let me grab. Do we want? Gosh, are we gonna need like skeleton seeds, man, to get like bone meal coming in automatically? /bank.
Probably.
I'm gonna get some more phased crops, real quick, from the end. /shop. Then what we can do is in here I can sell some of these to get the farming book, and then the idea here is that we then use our sawmill to get at least 1, but potentially 2 of the phased like
the gene.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, let me go steal even more speed and energy upgrades out of here. So we can make that.
Sawmill does make
slow.
a racket, doesn't it? Bloody hell.
I think I got mine silenced, man, with the
Yeah, fair enough.
with the silencer. Okay. So we should get 1 guaranteed. There should be a chance that we get 1.25. So phased. We got 1. Okay. Well, there's a 25% chance we got 2. So it says the phase gene causes crops to grow in extra spatial dimensions, creating an effect of being, quote, bigger on the inside. I've got no idea what that means.
No.
But if we take this, so what we do, right, now we go to the combiner, which is the combining factory here. We put the phase gene in the bottom, you see that, with 1 phased crop, and that gets us 8 GM phased.
Right.
Then we go back over here. So we start out with 1 ultimate book.
Right.
Back over here. Yeah, we take our 8. We sell those. That gets us 2. I got 2
There you go.
books.
You've doubled
I've
it.
turned 1 into 2. I actually have 3 due to an earlier setup. But then now we sawmill these again.
Yes, right. And you keep going, basically, with wheat as your input.
I sawmilled 3, Nick, and I got 3.
Nice. Okay.
So far, no
right.
25% chance boost. But then I guess the trouble is, you don't really get more phased wheat, is the trouble. Right? You get GM phased wheat, which is different.
Right.
So we would need a constant supply of phased wheat. Like we can octuple our wheat, I guess, our phased wheat into GM phased wheat, which is good. But we would need like a constant supply of the actual phased wheat, I think.
Right.
Which would require maybe some kind of like end farming to be done. I managed to get 6 now, 6 ultimate farming books. So we can loop that, which I guess is good. But the thing is, we need the phased gene, right? So we need 10 phased gene per quantum encoded storage component, and we need 256 quantum storage components. So we need 2,560 phased gene, right? Which means we need approximately 2,000 ultimate farming books.
Okay.
Gosh. I mean, it's the same for all of them, man. Like we said earlier, we need 2,048
all
ultimate
of the bucks,
right?
Yeah, of every buck. Yeah.
Maybe foolishly, maybe naively, I thought we were going to need like 1 of each ultimate book as the catalyst in the quantum compressor.
Yes, which is the case, but just with 1 craft, right?
Yes.
Just with the
But it turns out that we need 1 of each ultimate book for the compressor catalyst, plus like 2,000 of each book in the nested craft.
Because the actual thing you need does require the same bucks, right?
Yeah.
You can't just make them. Like, there's okay, I see. The ultimate buck is required in the craft, right? They've thought of it, Isaac. They've thought, we're gonna need them to spend a lot of money.
Yeah.
So,
it is possible the harvester might also work in the end. Like it might work on other crops. If we put that in the end, we're able to harvest phased crops automatically. Gosh, right. Okay. Well, okay. Fine. If I can get, I mean, you know, we're close here, man, actually. If I run that one more time, like, if I do this again, like, we're close to being able to make the reality seeds.
Right.
So I put in six phased, 6 ultimate farming books, man. How many phased genes do you reckon I got?
I reckon you got 6.
I did indeed get 6. How did you know?
Got 6, right? Yeah. I just something just at the real back of my mind, Isaac, just told me that you get 6. So the 25% chance is like currently on like the very unlucky end of the curve, the probability curve.
Yeah, gosh, my bell curve, man. It's not
You're
doing
on
it right
the very
today.
end of the bell, man, and not the good part. the actual end part.
Jeez.
It's near 0.
You like bell curves, man?
I like a bit of a bell curve, yeah. Good for probability.
Yeah, you prefer bell or quadratic curves?
Oh, I love a quadratic curve. No, I prefer bell curves.
Yeah. He's a curve man.
There you
Okay.
go.
Well, I got 12. So 12 is definitely, even if we don't get lucky here, 12 will get us 10 phased things, right? So place your bets now. What are we going to get from
Here we
12?
go. 2, 3.
Don't watch.
4,
Don't watch. You got to
5.
guess.
Hey! Yo, you got 2 quite a lot there.
Oh.
4. You got 2 4 times.
Yo, I
there.
did. I got 16 from 12. Nice. Okay. So then we just combine this. To make the reality seeds, we need some regular seeds. I'm going to use Inferium because we've got bloody loads of them. And then in here, if I do this and this, just the one time, please. Like that. We should get
here we go.
reality seeds, man. Look at that.
There you
Quest
go.
complete.
Wow.
Okay. Can you grow these? Seeds of reality itself. These cannot be grown in world. Can they be grown in Cloche? No.
No. Must be used just
make
for the
cosmic
awakened
roots.
craft thing,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
I'm assuming we don't have ancient data.
No. I mean, we've got 1, because that's the amount of ultimate storage box I had. I do not have enough 256 KME storage components to get another.
We've got a few of them, right?
That gave me like 12?
Oh, wait, hold on. So we need 4 ancient data, which means we need 64 ultimate storage books, which means
That's
that
right.
we need...
We've got 1 ancient data. I have turned 16 into 1 ancient data.
Gosh,
so you need
is Silicon linked? Like, have you hooked it up with the linking tool?
Oh, I've not linked it up. That still needs to be done.
Do you have the linking tool?
I do
Oh,
not
no, I have the linking tool. Sorry, that's my bad. There we go.
Yeah.
Because I just tried to request like 256 KME storage components, and it seemed like we have the stuff. I'm going to click start.
No, you did. Do it.
Yeah. If you press Z and you click the crafting in the top right, the hammer, do you see this?
I do see this. Yeah, beavering away.
Yeah, look at that. It's doing it.
And look at that.
It's kind of fast, man.
Yeah, it's all right.
For 20,
20, here we come.
That was pretty quick for 20 of them. It's basically done.
There you go. So what you want to do is...
Did you take some out?
Oh, God. Instead of instinctively like pressing escape, I
press cancel.
I press cancel.
Nice.
That's my bad.
It's okay. I got 13.
Okay, that might actually do, you know. So you want to sell those in one of these markets with the data license. I'll put the data license in the middle one if you want to put those in the middle. There you go.
Yeah, okay.
Very middle market. Oh, sorry.
Oops.
My bad. We need to get the ultimate storage license first. Yes. So if you put those back in.
Okay.
There you go. So there's
Nice.
35.
Yeah, did we, if you put it back in, did we lose like a lot of, are we on low market probability there? Did we get shafted?
0.8.
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah.
if I put the data license in and you put all those bucks in, so there's 2.
Okay, we
We've
need
got
one more, right?
We need 1 more.
Okay.
Yeah.
I might have that, actually. If you put
Okay.
the storage license in the market to the left.
To the left, yes. Let me do that. Yeah, there you
Yo, I
go.
requested 20 more, man, and it's done.
Yo, okay.
Okay, there's
You
5
chuck
more.
those in.
Put them back in the middle one again.
The middle one again. All right. There you go.
No, the other license.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Oh, we need 16. Okay, fine.
Oh,
Put the
yeah, we need a
storage
few
license. It makes no sense that we're doing this separately, but put the storage license. But there we go.
There you
hold
go.
on.
There
There we go. Gosh, we
There
got
you
shafted
go.
again on this, but
Bloody
that's
loads.
fine. Okay, careful
That's
here.
fine.
Let's again. I don't want. I want to
in-
get shafted like as little as possible. Okay, we need 16. Okay, hold on. There you go.
There we go. All right.
Okay, good.
I'll get the ancient data. I'll put these licenses back. Let's chuck these upstairs.
Okay.
So it's this infusion-y boy, isn't it? So
Correct.
ancient data times 4. 1. Oh, do we need more pedestals here?
Ooh, so the bad news outside. No. No? Maybe. Hold on. The bad news is outside. I took out the upgrade inside of the harvester.
Oh, the harvester.
So
right.
that it could work faster, but I think that without the upgrade, I think the air seed is outside of its range, so I'm going to have to put the code back in.
Okay, right.
Okay, right. What's your concern?
We're
Sorry?
making cosmic roots. Right.
Right.
I think I need 4 more awakened pedestals.
Oh, you think you need 8 of them? Can you put things on...
the thingies. I do have the
Yeah.
extras because I made them at the beginning. I'm just thinking, can I just put these anywhere?
Oh,
Let me try that, by the way. No, that just takes the essence out, unfortunately.
okay. I'm gonna put more
You see-
essence in just in case we need it.
Okay, so I put these like, God, I don't know.
I see what you're saying though. There's only four slots.
Yeah, and when I put the middle thing down, it outlined these, right?
Right.
Like this is where I should put the pedestals. These are where I should put the essence things.
Unless, hold on. Unless we put the shattered singularities into here. Yo, we don't even need the essences. You made these for no reason.
Who was it who told me that I need earth, wind, fire, frickin' vampire essence, agglomero?
Goodness.
It's a waste of my time.
Right,
Unbelievable. All right, let me get a button.
Fine.
Let me get a button.
Okay.
There
All
you
right.
go, Isaac. You press it. You press
Okay,
it.
there we go.
You go.
Jeez, that makes more sense.
Unbelievable.
Okay.
Damn harvester.
Right.
There you
Flipping
go.
Cosmic Roots.
There it is.
I wanted my sound of money, man. Where's my
I wanted
sound
it
of
as
money
well
at?
because we don't have a
Gosh.
quantum processor, Isaac.
Have you not made a
That's
quantum processor? I thought you'd made one of those at one point.
I thought I'd made one as well. Maybe I'd not.
It's okay. We're not going to get the sound of money
unlocked
anyway.
the
We need the
thing,
quantum
right?
encoded storage component, which is the whole thing we're trying to make. And we need
That's the whole thing.
256 of those, man. Nick was screwed.
Oh dear. Ben, pack update, please. Exalted, pack update, please. Oh, there he's in the chat. Hi, Exalted. Sorry. Hi. Oh, the endgame licenses don't have any demand. I did think that there was no
So the
like
ultimate
thing going down. For
the ultimate storage license definitely has demand, but the
not the data.
one,
though,
yeah,
I
that
don't
makes
think.
sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, right.
Cool.
Well, the good news, man, is that we've made some progress. The bad news,
We have actually. We have made some progress. The bad news is that the amount of stuff that we then need to do is probably a lot higher than initially anticipated, which is definitely not a common theme with the mod packs that we play in any form or shape whatsoever.
Yeah, how could we have seen this coming, man? It doesn't make any sense.
It's unprecedented, Isaac.
Unprecedented demand.
Unprecedented and
If you're watching
unexpected.
this, we would like to apologize for the delay. We are currently experiencing unprecedented demand. If you could please hold, and while you're doing so, if you could hit the like button, subscribe, and join the Discord.
Hit the bell, join the Discord, do all the stuff.
Join the bell. Become a channel member as well. If you could do all of that stuff, whilst you're holding, that would be fantastic. We'll be back soon with another episode of Opolis Inc. But alas, for now, out of time for this episode of Opolis Inc.